a close-up on the roof. And look at those trichome-covered beautiful buds. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Got something special in my teapot over here. That's some Ensure Yulu super early spring picked. Hope everyone's doing well. We got Huang Huang over here and Masala. And then in this cage is Hudza. And he's just in the cage so the doggy doesn't kill him. But anyways, I'm going to preheat my teaware over here and get into it with this. I've just been falling in love with Jinjun Mei lately. Got this nice Maidzon. It's the Maidzon cultivar. It's a Wui Jinjun Mei. Far more accessible than an old-fashioned Tongmu Jinjun Mei, which are just absurdly expensive. And honestly, I love the way this Maidzon Jinjun Mei tastes. So I'm going to go all by protocol here. Preheat my teaware. Got about 10 grams of the stuff. Got this Jinzan teacup here. First time it's been featured on the channel. Check it out. It's a cool one. It's a cool one. But yeah, the brown color is a little bit easier for them to get, but still an amazing cup. Really cool. Anyways, let's get into it here. Wham bam, there goes all the Jinjun Mei. And I'm gonna do a little shaky because I want to experience it. Honey aroma. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. A little bit like like those like some sort of vanilla something. I don't know. I'm gonna drink the rinse because that's just the way I'm living. And let's get into it here. Actually, I'm gonna do just a little rinsey rinse of this cup because I had some tap water in it. And you can't drink the tap water here in China. I mean, you can, but it's not advised. Anyways, this is that Jinjun Mei. Really nice. Maidzon Wui Jinjun Mei. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Just like honey, sweet, amazing. I've really been loving that Jinjun Mei. Hey, Medina Bakatayari. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. This is my rooftop here in China, where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea with my dog. There's multiple dogs and grapes. Beautiful grapes. Got a beautiful garden up here. I'm just drinking a lot of tea. I'm drinking this Jinjun Mei right now. Really nice bud tea from Wuishan. And this is a really delightful little Jinjun Mei. And I hope everyone's doing well out there. It was raining a little bit earlier. Okay, I'm going to get into this green tea over here now. This is Ensure Yulu. Some people are like, oh, you shouldn't rinse green tea. Yeah, people rinse green teas all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah, you can rinse it if you want. You know, the rules of tea are, you know, the tea police are defunded. They defunded the tea police. So you can make the tea however you want. There are some kind of, you know, best practices and stuff, but, oh, man. It's like walking into a sushi restaurant. This is Ensure Yulu. Hey, little Timmy. Look at this nice little handmade Chaozhou teapot. It's called a Junihu, Shoulahu, hand-pulled teapot with some lovely Ensure Yulu in it. I've really been loving Ensure Yulu. My main man, Mr. Gene, over there. What a cool guy. I just talked to him this morning. I'm loving this. This is not Jinjun Mei. This is Ensure Yulu. But loving it. Loving it. It's like that Campbell's good. And I'm just going to let my teapot breathe. Look at all the trichomes on the surface of that. Can you guys see that? It's like, I don't know what it's like. It's just amazing. That's what it is. Look at all the trichomes. You'd think I made some lemonade, and there's some pulp on the surface there. That is tea trichomes. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh yeah. Miso soup, all sorts of seaweed notes. Hey, Res Edits. IRS Edits. Yeah, I usually trying to dodge the IRS living over here in China, but they follow you wherever you go. Yeah, this is China. This is my rooftop here in Shenzhen, China. That's southern China. You know, just across the border from Hong Kong, but the IRS is here, so let's all act natural. You know, we're just a little small, tiny little tea company. So small. Just really small. The IRS is watching us right now. We're just selling a little bit of tea, just gifts, just giving gifts, low value tea, very low value. Tiny teapot team tonight. The tiny teapot team. Yeah, that is a tiny little teapot, isn't it? See, it's short and stout, and here's its handle, and here's its spout. Oh, there I go, spouting off again. But yeah, this is my cute little rooftop here in China. And this cat's just like, why are you having me in the cage? This cat really does not want to be in the cage. But if the cat's not in the cage, this savage beast will murder him. I'm just trying to prevent a homicide. Thank you. Yeah, there's a kiggy. That's Hoodza. My wife brought him home off the streets just a couple months back, and he was super messed up, sick. This is one sick kitty. It was like losing all its fur. He was losing all its hair. He was really messed up. But now he's plump and healthy. And this one too. This one wandered into our yard like 12 years ago. About 10 years ago. And she had like 1,000 ticks on her. So it was a bloodbath. But we just kind of fixed up these animals. We've fixed and flipped so many animals. A little bit of side business, a little side hustle. A little fix and flip business with these cats and dogs. But actually, it's a losing money business. But, some we keep the good ones. These two. And this is actually her son, this one. So when I was in India, this dog had puppies in my bed. The bed was a total loss, but I got the cream of the crop, pick of the litter, and that's my main battle dog now. Thank you. Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. My sweet little Chinese wife does a lot of the work, too. Look at these grapes. She bought this grape tree. I was like, honey, how did you know I wanted grapes? Jasmine. Yeah, check out the sugar cane. I like sugar, but that's crazy, right? Actually, I like sugar too much. That's why I have to say I don't like sugar. This cat just so relaxed. Not even concerned that its little foot is going to be bitten by that savage animal over there. Huzzah! 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 And this cat's just so relaxed. Huzzah! Mazza? Not you, you beast. Wow, thanks, little Timmy. Yeah, this is my rooftop here in China. I usually post videos, educational videos about Chinese tea. I live here in China. I spend a lot of my time traveling around China, sourcing tea, learning as much as I can about Chinese tea. So ancient, so traditional. Just like me, very traditional. But living here in China, not that traditional. But 2014, I moved to China, and yeah, now I live here, sourcing tea. And it's been a long time coming. I moved to China before it was cool. Nobody was talking about, hey, let's go to China back in 2014. But it was easier to come back then. You could just kind of live here forever on a tourist visa 11 years ago. But now they really start cracking down. So you better have a job here with a Z visa or a wife here if you want to stay long term. But both of those not too hard to get. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. This is Jinjunmei, kind of a new addition to my collection. I've had some Jinjunmei before, wasn't really impressed with it, either because of the taste or the price, but this one just hits right. Really beautiful tasting, aroma, incredible, and it's just beautifully made. It's just a beautiful tea, and it's like with one of my tea connections out in Wui. Can you type? Yeah, I think I can type here, can't I? Oh, I can start a poll. I don't know how to type. I don't know. What time is it there? Yeah, the IRS, always checking up on me. It's this time. Time for you to get a Seiko. It's 11:17 a.m. on Tuesday. Okay, are you happy? Yeah, really enjoying the Jinjunmei. It's a bud tea, traditionally from Tongmu, and right down the street. Yeah, you're exactly, what is that, 13 hours behind. And you're 14 hours behind. Yeah, you're living in the past, guys. I mean, I'm over here in China living in the future. So, why are you dwelling in the past? But yeah, love these buds in this Jinzan teacup. And I'm just gonna drink them because they are delicious. Back to the green tea. How's the green tea doing? Looking so vibrant. Isn't that amazing? Now, this Samsung camera does kind of pop things off a little bit more, but it is super vibrant. And really nice with this clay teapot. Yeah, this is Yulu. It's the only steamed green tea left in China. It's kind of like a Japanese goyokuro. And really awesome to have a steamed green tea in China. All the other teas are wok-fired to kill the green, halt the oxidation, stop the enzymatic action within the leaf. They cook it, right? So usually that's done with a wok. You know a wok, the frying pan of Asia. So, dude, Scurious, I'll be in Shenzhen in about a week. Do you have any recommendations for me? Maybe a tea house or good foods about? Oh my gosh, I'm Scurious. I've been in Shenzhen for so many years. I just wish you could have given me more notice so I could have prepared. Yeah, dude. It's funny, I don't have any tea house recommendations. Let's see. Why don't you send me an email? And do you have a WeChat? Here, why don't you send me an email, dude? And I'll try to give you some pointers real fast over there. You go to my website, just go to contact and just say, hey, I'm coming to Shenzhen soon. And I'll try to send you some pointers. Is this your first time in China, bro? You're in for a wild ride, my friend. Scurrius coming to China. Coming to Shenzhen. Shenzhen's a nice place, dude. You flying into Hong Kong? Awesome, dude. So cool. Yeah, man, I know all the cool places around town. I used to be a blackout binge drinker, so I've been around the block. Okay, IRS edits is saying something here. Vermont, okay, you're over in Vermont, little Timmy. Oh no, IRS. The IRS is in Vermont. Okay. Well, the IRS has those field offices all across the country and the world, I believe. So, things that I've heard, I've been trying to figure out about China. Is it true the leader is like able to see whatever happens on their phones? Yeah, I think that's generally, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't presume any privacy. I mean, specifically with like the number one app everyone uses here in China is WeChat. And so I would, wouldn't presume you have privacy there. And likewise, really on any platform. I mean, it's like privacy is going away. And it's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah. I think there's like a pendulum swing. I think at some point, people will be like hacking together their own software and phones and getting off the grid more. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of in this zone right now of, like just the location ping data of your phone is constantly being sold to advertisers and other sources. That's how they catch murderers now. And it's not, it's not an illegal search and seizure. It's not like a, Fourth Amendment or violation or whatever, because, it's just like, it's not the government doing it. It's, some private company that's buying your location data. Right, Samuel, this is a T channel. Thank you. We were getting a little off track there, wading into deep water. Let's keep it focused on the tea here. Wow, what a delicious Enshu Yulu green tea. Wow, it is just so vibrant, so green. Feels like I'm walking into a sushi shop. Like I'm at my old stomping ground, Go-Go Japan. Ordering up a miso soup and just something wrapped in seaweed. But over here we got the Jinjun Mei. Really high-end, wooey bud tea. Really delicious. Really nice. Like honey. Like honey on your palate. So how did you come up with the tea company? Well, IRS edits, wouldn't you like to know that the IRS always prying, always wanting more data? It's just never enough for you people, is it? Hey, Bumpus, welcome to the party, man. We're just discussing tea and nothing else. Nothing but the tea and the whole tea and nothing but the tea, so help me God. That's all we're discussing over here. Whiskey in your tea. Wow, that just sounds like you have some really shitty tea that you're trying to forget about. Sorry to hear that, Samuel. Yeah, I mean, fine tea is like a fine woman. You wouldn't cover her in whiskey. All right, Bumpus, thanks for stopping by, man. We all are made better for your presence here. Thank you. Thanks, dude. So yeah, IRS edits. How did I come up with a tea company? Well, I was in another industry and was having problems with that. And, I was just like, what? The great thing about the entrepreneur life is whatever problem you want to spend your time working on, you can do that. It's really like whatever you want. And that's going to be your whole advantage, is that like you want it. So you're going to have like passion and you're going to love it because you want it. It's whatever you want. So later, man. So yeah, I was just like, I really decided to do the tea company, and well, kind of late 2022, but really pulled the trigger, bought the domain in March, kind of March I was really deciding. March of 23. And then it took me over a year to get the website up. But about a year later, I started posting videos about it. So I've been moving really slow. But basically, I just want to spend my life with tea. And just tea's like the best thing for me. And I quit drinking alcohol in 2019. Just decided to go all in on tea. Now, I know, Samuel, it can be confusing. But actually, this side of the planet is now facing the sun. I know. There's some physics involved there. It's a lot of science. You got to just trust the science, Samuel. You know? But yeah, it's, I would imagine it's quite dark where you are. But, yeah, it's confusing. And we'll just never really know, will we? Let's do a mountain check. I think it's time for a mountain check. Yep, the mountain's still there. Really nice cloud formations going there. Yeah, looking pretty nice up there. Love that little structure. One of these days, gonna be live streaming up there. Flowers are looking good. Plants are looking good. Sugar cane's popping. The lemon tree just in full bloom, blossoming. Amazing lemon tree. This thing, you know, whatever that is. Asia's favorite flower, thriving. And these roses just blasting off into space. The grape tree. Incredible grapes. Look at those beautiful grapes. And these roses. So much to give. Look at that thing. Look at that. Oh, my favorite right now is actually the papaya tree, which is just expanding. Look at the flowers on this thing. It has little eyes. Look at that little cactus with these little dual flowers. Nice. It seems like what you love doing and seems so peaceful and inspires me. Ah, thanks, IRS Edits. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, what do you want to spend your life working with? You know, you're going to be touching it and talking about it and researching it and studying it. Like, it can be anything, but you got to pick something. So I just love tea. Love the way it makes me feel. You know, I love drinking tea before I lift. I just love tea, man. And, yeah, I just want to spend the rest of my life drinking tea and selling tea and teaching people about tea and just being around a lot of tea. And if I don't sell it, I can drink it. So I'm planning on changing my name. If you guys have a good idea, I'll go and change it now. I think that's really a personal decision, man. Yeah. But thank you, dude. Yeah, like I finally feel like I've really found my path with this tea thing. I was selling mechanical watches on eBay for many years. And before that, I had an English school. So, yeah, finally, this is it. This is going to lead me to the light. Tea. Love tea. Delicious. Anyways, how's everybody doing out there? I don't want to just make this all about me, you know. I'm going to hit this with another infusion. I believe this is just the third infusion. Just kind of been babysitting it over here. My water is a little bit cool. It's pretty hot. But yeah, just cook it a little bit. Love this Jinjin-mei. This Jinjin-mei is going to the tea club. I'm just going to say now, the next tea club, July tea club, summer tea club, is getting this Jinjin-mei in fat stacks. Something they should do. They're like, yeah, I mean, that's going to be your whole advantage, right? Like, if you love something and you're competing with someone that doesn't love it, like, it's going to feel easy for you. Steve Jobs' quote comes to mind. You know, he said, it's not do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. It's do what you love and you'll work harder than you ever thought you could, but the tools will feel light in your hands. And amen, brother. Man, that just totally sums it up for me. I've never worked this hard on anything. Like, I posted like 470 YouTube videos. I never even imagined I could do that. But it's like, I was just got into this routine of like learning as much as I can and then making a little short video about it. And yeah, I've never put this much time or effort into anything. And it's fun. I love it. Love tea. I love tea trips. I love meeting with tea producers and just learning about them. They're all so cool. It seems like the kind of people that are really like into tea are just awesome people. It's just cool people. I mean, you could be in any business. Like, you know, if you're selling like beer or something, like you're selling fucking poison. And the people that are really into it just probably just want to get fucked up. Pardon my French. So, yeah, I just think like the tea producers are really good people. Tea drinkers, like all my customers just seem awesome. Like they're kind of like, you know, looking for like seekers, you know, looking for some health, looking for something a little different. Love it. Yeah, you said it, brother. Just good old Camellia sinensis. And occasionally with that moonlight white, it's a Camellia thaliensis, the wild relative of the tea plant, Camellia sinensis. But yeah, it's just and there's like an ancient tradition of, you know, being a tea merchant. I am in good company. Like the old tea traders. And like the fastest ships of the time were those like 18th century yeah, the 18th century clipper ships, right? So these tea merchants, tea traders, were just building like the fastest ships available to get their tea to Europe from Asia. And like, and I feel like that when I'm like packing up my boxes to go like DHL it out or airship it out of Hong Kong. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta rush my tea back to the West, share what I found. It's just really cool. I just think it's really fun. Real main character energy when I'm transporting my boxes to Hong Kong for air shipment. Love it. Love it, man. Anyways, I'm going to hit this green tea one more time. Anything that'll blow my hair back, really. And this tea is, it's called Yulu. It's Enshu Yulu. Steamed green tea, the only steamed green tea. And Yulu means jade dew. And man, when I look at that color, how it's reflecting on that teacup, it's like, yeah, that's like jade. Doesn't it just look like a jade bracelet right there? Totally. It is jade dew. Awesome. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Really appreciate it. And I'm gonna skedaddle now. I'm gonna go over to a competing platform where I have hundreds of viewers during these live streams. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it was the Jinjin Mei and the Insha Yulu. Really great teas, and I hope everyone's doing well. It's the Meizan cultivar. The Meizan cultivar from Wuishan. And yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Hope everyone's doing well. The Shuriken Zone, shuriken on by. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Just about to skedaddle. Oh, I heard a loud noise downstairs. Let me be nosy with my 10x optical zoom. Oh, it's delivery. Is that my tea? Are you throwing around my tea, buddy? Anyways, see this? It's a three-wheeled EV. It's like the pickup truck of China. There's one over there too. I actually have one. One of these days I'm going to be riding it around doing a live stream. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I should skedaddle. But yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. See you next time. See you tomorrow.